Chairman Nick Lee would like to thank his army of volunteers that turned out last weekend for the club's Cricket Force weekend. Volunteers every year are needed to do the jobs for the pre-season, to set it up for the season, and a lot of people turned up this year and he was delighted with the effort. Please take a look at these photos to see how it all went. This weekend is a busy weekend for Ley Hill Cricket Club. To begin with, on Friday night we have our registration and social evening. Anybody that hasn't registered yet, I believe we have about 40 juniors and 1 senior member. Hello Paul Green! Please come down on Friday night to bring your beer money, spend some money behind the bar, have a good time with everybody, and also bring your sub money, because we want to get as many people registered as possible, as early as possible, because it makes it easier for the captains this season. As for the weekend, our fixture begins on Saturday. There's a selection game for the 1s and 2s. I believe it kicks off about 1:30 or 2 o'clock at the home. And then on the Sunday, Ley Hill host Rivets in a friendly game. Chances are both games could be spoiled by the weather though. Here's Sonny Spells with more. Has he passed me through yet? He has. Oh, okay. Hi there. Hi. I'm here for the weather forecast. With me, Sonny Spells. Today it's been rather wet and rainy all day. The outfield is actually looking very, very wet. We've just been walking across it now. It's soaking, but fingers crossed we'll get some warmer, drier weather later this week. I'm not so sure we will. But the pitch is looking absolutely fantastic for this weekend. As you can see, it's looking very green. There's a lot of pace and bounce in the surface here. There's a few cracks here that could develop on the midway through the Sunday afternoon, but in all honesty, this is our nice artificial wicket. Actually, something to tell you. Sunday week, the 29th of April, there's a grand opening of this, despite the fact we've used it already for a season. So come on down for that. It's during a junior game, but it'd be great to, hopefully have some photographers and as many of you present as possible. Anyway, the forecast. Probably more rain and wind, but we remain hopeful for starting the season this weekend. Back to you, Steve. Thanks, Sonny, for that. That was excellent. Fancy cricket. Now, how many of you have actually signed up now? We have about 25 teams already signed up for this season. We're hoping to double that in the next 2 weeks because the points begin on May the 5th. It only costs £5 to enter. And you can click on the logo via the Ley Hill Cricket Club website, lhcc.org, and it takes you probably about 5–10 minutes to set up an account and you're all set for the season. All the rules and regulations are stated on the Fantasy Cricket website, so please check it out and sign up for your team now. Paul Green has actually just given me £15 to enter 3, so there's no restrictions on how many teams you wish to enter. Just set up one account and as many £5 as you want, please. In other news, Ley Hill Cricket Club has been rocked by scandal this week, as it remains that Pete Tuckett, arguably the club's best player, remains unpicked for this season's Fantasy League. At a snip of 3.4 million, which is £500,000 less than probably the club's most overrated player, Sam Helm. Sorry, Sam. Tuckett, 29 we think, but we don't actually know, joined Ley Hill 3 years ago from Bangalore Royal Challengers, initially on a trial basis. Over those 3 years, he has amassed 6,732 runs at an average of 361.4. However, he remains unchosen. Over the same period, wicket-keeper batsman Ollie Runswick has scored just 43 runs at a strike rate of 3 per 100 balls, but has been selected twice. As ever, we appreciate all your comments and feedback on the show. This is what the feature is all about. We had one email sent in from Robin Carr from the committee saying, "Stars in the making, splendid effort." Please cut down on the hand movements. So Robin, they remained firmly clutched for you this episode. Hope you appreciate that. Nick Lee sent in a message. He tweeted, "Genius!" Cheers, Nick. They're always appreciated. Please send in your messages to our email. It should be on the bottom of the screen now. Or either tweet us at LHCC. That's all, folks, now. Thanks for watching.